Now, this is Celestial Prophetess, right, from the Master's Voice. She has prophesied on quite a few things that came to pass, including the recent death of Malcolm Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show and Malcolm and Eddie. For her to predict his death, when you think about it, he wasn't even in the atmosphere of people possibly perishing or passing away, because like he wasn't in the mix of anything, no controversies with him. He wasn't that old, middle age, but healthy. And the way he passed away is like incidental drowning in Costa Rica with his family. But a lot of things that she prophesies on come to pass, but then there's other things that hasn't come to pass yet, and other people that she's mentioned, their prophecy hasn't come to pass. So watch out for that stuff. But let's take a listen to her prophecy from 3 years ago, 2022.
Is the names. We are God's people called to his side, who are supposed to be getting to know him in spirit and in truth, and walking in his laws, being a bright light in the whole earth for him, instead of being the befuddling darkness of compromise and lies, complacency and sin, rebelliousness of heart that most of us have become. And so if judgment begins at the house of God, then in the famous world, or in the world of all of us, where some are elevated and some are not, the famous people are where God will start.
Actor Malcolm Jamal Warner has died at the age of 54. Warner accidentally drowned while swimming in the ocean Sunday afternoon, 54 years old. Warner is best known for his role, of course, as Theo Huxtable, Cliff's son, on The Cosby Show.
I move on. September 27, 2022. These are just small sentences that God will give me. Please understand that I'm reading from my notes, my journal, just bringing out these names. And the reason I'm doing this is because God has always told me that if you don't hurry up and finish, the prophecies will overtake you. The prophecies will catch up to you, which they already have done, and then they will start to overtake you. Overtaking you means that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do things that you haven't prophesied yet. I'm going to do things that you still have written down only in the archives, and you never even put it on the blog, or you never made a video yet. I'm going to overtake you, and I'm going to do things that have been published on the blog, but you don't have a video for it yet. And then I'm also going to continue doing things that are written, that have a video, and you've prophesied it openly. I'm going to be doing from all three. And so you understand that. So on September the 27th, 2022, you can see how close together these were. God was speaking about people who will leave this earth. God says, stars to be taken away. Jack Black, Bill Cosby, Camille Cosby, several notable people from the cast of Cosby, including Malcolm Jamal Warner. I'm going to pause, since this is the fulfillment video for this man's life, and tell you, as I said in September, that when I sought God, because hearing this man's name hurt my heart, the Lord said to me, Celestial, not every time a person leaves this earth, they're leaving this earth because of judgment. Sometimes people are going to leave this earth simply because it's their time. Sometimes people are going to be taken away simply because their time, they fulfilled the amount of time that has been given to them. And this is what has happened to Mr. Warner, because I said that when God told me, I felt sadness. It was sore in my heart, because I thought, but this man is still relatively young. I don't even know if he was 50 yet in 2022, but I guess I just thought he's still youngish, and I'm sure he has family, and it would be so sad to see him taken away. And God says, not every time you hear me say someone will pass, that they have done evil. And that is why when God tells me that someone is going to pass, and he gives me the reason why, I will always say why. This person is being taken away for rebellion. This person is being taken away for sin. This person is being taken away because they refuse to repent. or this person is being taken away, such as in the case of Pastor John MacArthur, because the Lord said, when he said the notable servant will pass, he says the man will pass because he has served his useful purpose upon this earth. And I have preached before about the useful purpose. God says that if you are here and you're not doing anything except sin, wasting time and creating a little tunnel tornado of black smoke where you are in your life, you will be removed from the earth, because the time for tolerating that is finished. All you can do is smoke, fornicate, porn, 4-letter words. You're